Welcome, Capricorn, to your Love Tower reading for the upcoming energies in August. All right, do our love check in. All right, guys, if you want personal reads, I am having the moving sale. You can check that out in my bio and kind of down below if it resonates. I'm curious. We have a divine masculine, divine feminine. You guys, I'm seeing a couple here, okay, but it looks like not all is what it seems in regards to this dynamic, okay? So we have divine feminine energy that could, regardless of gender, and then I have divine masculine energy and an ex-lover and an old spark. All right, so something is changing here. I feel like some of you were dealing with someone who had options. You might have had options yourself, with the zodiac could be happening to you, or you could be in the situation yourself. Okay, so I'm seeing player strategic. Doesn't always mean someone is a player, just means someone may be at a crossroads, which is coming up in the Capricorn energy regardless of where you fall on this table. Okay, so I'm seeing there's some type of change. There was some type of heartbreak, maybe some type of ending that happened as a result of fear. And a lot of you may be in no contact with someone you care about, soulmate, okay? Someone you feel at home with. All right, there's a lot of healing around this love message, okay? So when it comes to this person with options, this most likely an ex, okay? It is looking like it might have put you in the energy where you cannot trust this person, all right? Watch your back. But I am seeing compromise and making changes. And then I have single parent responsibility. So a lot of you, whether you are a single parent or not, or your person is, maybe making some change or letting go of the past, okay? And now single parent can just be single or someone with a lot of responsibilities, or they're a caretaker, okay? I've seen this come up for people without children, all right? They could have a lot of financial responsibilities, things of that nature, but there is some type of change coming after a lot of sadness, okay? And when we get back to that soulmate under the deck on upcoming energy, we have soulmate and home foundation. That there's a lot of commitment, healing and releasing all this pain, and relationship reconnecting. And I see new love, renewed hope, and most likely your person is still single as well. So now we have two people single coming together. Now, Capricorn, in your energy with all of this, it looks most likely a third party situation of some sort, or there was interference from the past. It looks like you guys are in this energy of setting yourself free with the balloons, or you soon will be. All right, that is the dominant energy. That is freedom, ascension, stress free, letting things go. Okay, and I do see scuba diver. You are really going within. This is about self examination. How do you really feel about this dynamic? And I do see lots of taking the chance. All right, rolling the dice on something, because it looks like there was some type of censorship. This is about changing the narrative, mind games, censorship, persecution, suffocate, limiting freedom, constraint. This is like a card where, like, with not what it seems, book burning. You get what I'm saying? Like censorship. And then I see forked road. It was like you felt like you had what choice, it's like directions are changing, free will is being used, okay? Because we have compromise, making changes. Does feel like some dynamic is ending, whether it's you or your person is coming out of this relationship. And for you Capricorns, you guys might have felt like victim mentality, dependency. You might have been stuck, like you needed crutches, like you needed help, and you were not sure what to do with this dynamic. But I am seeing a lot of peace coming towards you in harmony. And then we have the bedroom card, which is all about passion, okay? It's about sleeping on it sometimes, but most likely, it's talking more about nighttime activities, coming in a sense of peace. All right. And I even have the hammock, like time to relax. And then we have hot air balloons, which is all about uplifting and rising above all these challenges in this love relationship. And for some of you, it may be legal decisions with the gavel. Okay. That could be truth, justice. If this was a third party situation, things are ending. This could be like divorce card, legal proceedings, or making an ironclad decision, or your person is. Okay. For you guys, Capricorn, meanwhile, you are headed for some type of peace and harmony and loving energy. But first, it's like setting yourself free and doing some deep diving. So let's see what your person's actions are towards you. Spirit, talk to me. I mean, with all this renewed hope and love and all this good stuff coming your way after all these changes and fears, and maybe you were feeling treated like an option, however you fall on this, whether you had them or retreated, this looks like it has a happy ending at the end of the road, okay? And a lot of healing to do, and making peace with both parties involved, perhaps. Spirit, talk to me. What is the person most on Capricorn's mind? What is their actions towards them? What is their actions towards Capricorn? I just got waiting. All right, I see King of Swords, so we have air sign energy here. Okay, could be speaking, type lip. Let's see. And the sun. All right, some clarity coming through. Let's see. And the moon. Interesting dynamic. Usually it's the moon is confusion and then the sun uplifts that. So let's see. King of Wands. All right. So I have air sign energy here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And between them is clarity from things being hidden, okay? From like censorship, for example, can cause confusion or illusions. And I have King of Wands energy. So that is what is that? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And we have Knight of Wands. Now forward movement, passion, okay? And Ten of Swords. All right, backstory and ending again. I feel like, yeah, your person may be waiting. They may be juggling. They may be hurt by this. I feel like they are standing independent, though. Nine of Pentacles energy, as far as their actions, because it seems to be some type of clarity and things coming to light between another dynamic here. So your person, they may be hurt by this. They may be juggling, but it looks like they are, coming off very independent, coming off very most likely single with this energy. They're coming off here. They may be juggling though in their head. They may, I do see they are also hurt by this situation. There was some type of ending, but they are juggling and trying to ground themselves in the meantime. It looks like I do see Knight of Swords. There is some type of change coming where they want to speak up about things. Yeah, there's a lot about truth, and they're coming through Queen of Pentacles. So that is very committed energy. That is very nourishing energy, good with finances, perhaps. And I have the Ace of Swords, communication, truth coming out from them as well. And then the Six of Cups. This is like a reconciliation with someone from the past, someone you may have a spiritual connection with, or some type of cherished memories, like, you know them for a long time. So I got the download waiting, and they're coming up. They may be juggling a little bit, but they're going to be grounding themselves, Capricorn. And I do see lots of passion and forward movement. But this dynamic, let me get a clarifier on this. This is probably all that legal decisions, truth coming to light, forked road. Spirit, talk to me more about the sun and the moon between these two people here. King of Cups. And now I get another person. You see, this does look like there are multiple parties involved in this. And I see Seven of Swords. All right, so someone was hiding loving emotions. All right, so there's definitely was some type of energy where things, someone was left wounded, still standing though. And now we have another person, the Queen of Wands. All right, fire sign energy. So we have another dynamic here showing up. So that was probably what was being hidden. And honestly, I am feeling a bit of hurt on everyone's side here. And this is where, Capricorn, you personally are going within and just trying to decide which road to take and coming out of feeling stuck in this situation. Okay, you're setting yourself free. Nothing like the truth to do that, right? So Capricorn, best of luck. I do see victory and being happy in the end, all right, and getting lots of attention, all right? Best of luck, Capricorns. Let me know what resonates. Light and love.